is today going to be the day when I finally complete the Robin Hood Way. Morning everyone, welcome to DOdaily. Wake up to walk. It's Des here. That wasn't a rhetorical question. Wasn't actually sure I'd be able to complete today, but having just stepped foot into Sherwood Forest, a mile or so from the major oak, I'm pretty confident I can complete my 112 mile pilgrimage from Nottingham Castle throughout the county of Nottinghamshire to the village of Edwinstowe and St Mary's Church, the alleged place that the Maid Marian and Robin Hood himself got married. Really sort of poignant to arrive there when I do. Really looking forward to it. Having taken so much from the last 100 and odd miles, it'll be really sort of pleasing to tick it off. Now I've done it, now I've worked hard, whilst at times perhaps been a little bit complacent in the fact I've said it's not that much of a challenge. Physically it's possible because I've just done the mileage I can, but logistically at times it's been near on impossible. Trying to fit it in before work, around injuries, but I was determined and committed to take some time back for myself. And whilst I look to support people and encourage activity and well-being wherever I possibly can, that's the point of the video, of course, on a Friday, to show that getting out in the fresh air and using our natural surroundings can only help. This has definitely been a time for me to use to almost find myself, to be at ease with everything I do. At times we all question ourselves, we all wonder what other people think, but at times like this it really doesn't matter. I've got lost so many times, quite literally, even today, but that doesn't matter, does it? When you can look back and experience all the things I have, see all the things I have, the views, the buildings, the different parts, the different quirks along the way, absolutely brilliant. Nobody can take those memories away now. Whatever anybody thinks of that, nobody can take that away from me. And having documented it, I can look back and really sort of reflect on what I've done. Just sort of on today, before I go any further, started at a place called Wellbeing Forest, just on the east side of the A614. I mentioned that quite a lot through this series of Friday morning videos, haven't I? The 614 splits the county into almost east and west, a road that goes right through. So I started there, and whilst the weather's absolutely beautiful for this time of year, it absolutely threw it down last night, so it's been a bit tricky underfoot. So the reason I've come on late is to hopefully time it with the major oak, but also the fact that I tried to get a bit of a move on, and with it being slippery underfoot, nearly fell a couple of times. Another diversion, just like the ford at Clumber Park last week, which cost me a mile. Another half mile because the River Meaden had burst its banks. So I had to avoid that. So I've probably done even more miles. But again, that really doesn't matter, does it? That all just adds to the sort of exercise value of it all. It means I've just done that little bit extra. And with anything in life, if you can do that little bit extra, it shows that you're really prepared to do whatever it takes. For me, it's about doing what it takes to feel better and feel good about myself. And believe me, in a place like this, with all these trees, all this nature, I'll just repeat what I just said, I definitely feel that. And this week, of course, on a Friday, we always talk about reflection, and I've used a lot of time today because I've been out for a while already to look back on this journey. But, of course, I'll always use the week as well, look back at the week, go over what we spoke about on DOdaily. We've just had one of those, haven't we, what we've got used to in the last 18 months. Speak about how much life is a bit of a roller coaster. We have our ups and downs with emotions and feelings and experiences. And one thing COVID did was create that, sort of enhance that. Really, I like that. That's the way it can be. You know, it started off really positive on Monday, really trying to embrace the Christmas spirit, encourage people that despite what's going off around them to sort of throw themselves into plans and really sort of keep doing all the things they've done which makes them feel good, but embrace what the extra parties, the extra indulgence, all those things. You know, because I just sensed what was happening with the COVID, and people were getting a little bit worried and concerned again. And I won't lie to you, as the week's gone on, I just feel that's really starting to bite back, isn't it? I felt it by Wednesday, just sort of a little bit overwhelmed with everything, to be honest. You know, so I'm not trying to be perfect here. I'm not trying to say that I'm doing it the right way, you know, but I'm just trying to explain how I'm feeling, so other people who are feeling the same might just feel that little bit easier and take on some of the things I do to almost get over that, you know. And with these Plan B, these different regulations coming in, you know, those difficulties have just crept up again, haven't they? But by getting out here, the one thing I'm going to take from this week, it's got absolutely nothing to do with COVID, you know. I'm sorry, I'm just confused at gate. It'll be absolutely nothing to do with COVID when I look back. It'll be the fact I've completed the Robin Hood Way. So I've got out, done my walk. Yesterday I got out and done some activity which really picked me up. Really sort of put me in a good mood for today. And that's what I'm saying, when it is up and down, do you know, when there is external stuff going on, we can't be defined by it, can we? We've got to do the things we know that work for us. Do you know, and whilst I'm signing this one off, do you know, I'll be out there next Friday morning doing something very similar, and plenty of Friday mornings after that. I actually got some real good plans for Wake Up to Walk. Really looking forward to developing it in the new year. Not moving it too far away from what it's been, because it works. I'm resorting back to what works, like I've just said there. Do you know, when the world is a little bit crazy around us, when we don't quite know where we are with it, you know, I know exactly where I am on a Friday morning, hopefully in the middle of some forest. You know, a little bit of soul searching, a little bit of extra thinking, you know, a little bit of time, and it just makes everything so much better. So that's kind of the week, guys. You know, it's been a bit of a mismatch. Hopefully you've taken something from DOdaily. Please check out the videos, a little bit of something different. On Monday, like I say, that encouragement, put a video together on the benefits of getting out in the cold, you know, and I've had to do that again this morning, and the benefits of it for Tuesday. Just kind of checking in as I always do on a Wednesday, you know, letting you know that I wasn't feeling perfect. And again, it's okay to feel that way, it's okay not to be okay. And then of course the questions last night, really sort of got stuck into those. I was able to talk about running, which is something I'm confident with, but also was asked my opinions on the COVID matters, and that's what I enjoy doing. You know, I enjoy passing them across, and if people don't agree, that's absolutely fine. It just opens sort of healthy conversation, doesn't it? If we don't approach these things, if we don't tackle them, you know, if we don't do anything about it, they won't go away. I can't do too much about the rules and regulations, but what I can control is myself and the way I feel. You know, like I say, COVID can't get me when I'm out here. You know, it absolutely can't. Again, I'm going to show you where I am. It's absolutely stunning. You know, really sort of enjoyed what I've been doing, what I've done today, you know, every week. And again, just sort of emphasising that's the ups and downs. The last 6 or 7 months, you know, I've not always been able to get on the Robin Hood Way. With all the commitment and determination to do it in the world, things have stopped me, but it's not stopped me on my tracks. And I'm just trying to make that point today, guys, that whatever happens, we will get through it. You know, unfortunately some people don't, but those of us that do, you know, we'll be absolutely fine. we'll come through the other end and we'll be better for it. So much good has come out of such a crappy situation. You know, for me personally, doing DOdaily, you know, if I'd not started talking about the way I'm feeling, trying to help others understand, I wouldn't have embraced the fact I was getting out for a walk. I wouldn't have highlighted what I'm doing. You know, I wouldn't have taken so much from it. So you're in control of your own destiny at the end of the day, and that's so important, isn't it? So here it is, guys, the major oak in Sherwood Forest. I'm almost at my final destination. What a place to finish. For those that don't know, this is classed as an ancient oak. Anything over 400 years old is classed as ancient. But this oak tree is believed to be between 800 and 1100 years old, and of course one of the places synonymous with Robin Hood and where he went about his business. I'm going to get on towards the village, hopefully grab a quick drink there to celebrate finishing the walk. As I look forward to the weekend, got some nice things to do, to look forward to. Just making sure I'm going the right way there. Still time to get lost. Got some nice things to look forward to, and I'm looking forward to it in such a positive frame of mind. Whatever has happened this week, you know, like I said before, doing something that I can be proud of myself with, that I can look on as an achievement, you know, that does me so much good in so many ways, whether it's physically, mentally, or helping me just understand what I'm all about. You know, I'll encourage you guys to just think about doing something similar. Find a little challenge, find a walk, find a trail, visit the same place every week if you have to. Just get out there on a Friday morning. If you do, you'll be benefiting from all those things too, and you'll be positive and enthusiastic about everything that's coming ahead. Until Monday, guys, have an absolute brilliant weekend. And there it is. I finally completed the Robin Hood Way. You can see the church just over the back of me, the sign to signify it. What a pleasure it's been. Just before I sign off, I'd like to say a real massive thanks to Kay. She supported me all the way through this, and even with my limited production skills, I need somebody who's going to fetch me, drop me off, wait for me in all weathers. And she's done exactly that. She embraces all my crazy ideas, even the things I don't really need to do, like this. But her support is absolutely amazing. Like I say, have a fantastic weekend. I've got lots to be positive about now, lots to look back on. I'm going to put together a playlist of the videos. If you've missed any, please check them out. You'll see my imperfect, but hopefully personable recollection of the Robin Hood Way, all 112 miles of it, just doing it.
They just finish up.